Oh, cool. An evil organization? That's funny.
いい天気だし。はいはい。ザオちゃん、どこ？うんうん。真夜中の何かあったら、ちゃん。はいはい。お客さん、どこでザオちゃんの勝ち。ちゃんと見極めてね。
Ah, I see. Yeah, I didn't really. I think Monato's playstyle was a little. I thought was a little more intuitive. Soldier Eleven's was kind of weird. Like she wasn't like bad. There was like I don't know. There was like something where you could like time it correctly. If you timed her attacks correctly, you could like keep her fire going. But it was just kind of an odd. Yeah, it was like you could time it correctly. You could time her attacks correctly to keep a constant fire on. But if you didn't, then you wouldn't get. Then like because it would take forever for you to build up your energy because like, the energy cost was so insanely high. And so I just never liked her. I mean, I also didn't have her for the longest time too, so like it didn't really matter. But like the few times when like she was a trial character, I'm just God, this is like kind of clunky. That's kind of how like a lot of the initial base standard banner 5 stars were, where they just felt so clunky, and like even the yeah, the game itself agrees because like Ellen, they basically incorporated a lot of Ellens. There we go. Yeah, I got Coletta as well. I don't know. I think she was like when I could pick my own 5-star. I think I picked Coletta because he was a soon. Yeah, Alice is really good. I really like Alice. But yeah, like you could tell that the original base banner 5 stars were clunky because like they changed Ellen's behavior because Ellen wasn't super good. They incorporated some of her Hollow Zero powers into her actual kit, and now they've added this like potential shit, and kind of changed how Grace's and Soldier 11's combos act. So it's like, okay. That might be a bit low, but Alice is really good. I really like Alice. And then I remember when we had to use Minato for like the actual story events, I was like, yeah, that's pretty fun. Like that was pretty good. Like his playstyle was pretty obvious. I don't like the fact that you have to charge it. I mean, it's the same thing with him and Yuhari. Is that like you both have to like you have to charge the attack? Although Yuhari's is like a little worse because you have to charge after each. You have to charge it for each one of her big attacks, whereas at least Minato charges it and just gets his blade fully charged, and then you can just do whatever you want. I mean, I would say the mean build would be all 4 stars. That's pretty mean. Okay, so it's those guys. Like the cunning hair discs. Wrong one. I have one. There we go. Okay, so this is the order I'm supposed to do it. Okay. I didn't know what the... They always put trigger first. Yeah, I think like the mean build is like the cunning hairs build, where you just only use cunning hairs agents because they're just like by far the worst agency you have.
エーテルサイト起動。
加減がわかんないな。つまり
Oh, she goes behind her. I don't even think that's that much of a meme, too, because
体勢が崩れた。転びが見える。自動一択ね。
because he does scale off of HP to a degree. I think it's like the more HP you lose, the more powerful he gets. So he's not like it's not completely memey to go full HP. It's like Hidari's. I mean, all of them technically scale on attack as well. So like, so it's not like. So you kind of want to mix and match. Although to be fair, you don't really need to. Okay, so Astra. Oh. Yeah, so I don't even have a. I do have this guy at level 60 though, so I might as well just use him at level 60. But yeah, I don't even have lighter. I do have Soldier 11, but she's not actually built. I think I lost a 50-50 and got her at some point. Yeah. I don't know, I think she does feel a little better. I'm pretty sure I'm not timing her attacks right. So, they definitely improved her, but yeah, like, the team I don't use and I don't particularly like that much. Of course, that's the one I did, like, took twice as long to beat than any of my other teams. It's definitely not super intuitive. Oh no, I guess there was one that took me 35 seconds. Oh, okay, it hasn't unlocked yet fully. Whoops. I mean, Allison. No, clearly Alice and Yuzuha are a couple. But also, Alice, if you're talking about Alice and Minato, they don't actually go that well together. Because, they're both on-field DPS, basically. And so you ideally want Minato with support. So you could have Minato, Lucia, and then, like, Astra or a stun unit. Yeah, I see what you meant. Yeah. Minato and Lucia work well together. She's a good support, so. Shit, what was the thing I needed to do for her? Did you use her ult? I think she did. God damn it, it was like use her ult twice. Twice, god damn it. That is annoying. It's annoying when you're too strong. That is kind of one of... I guess that's the reason why I shouldn't use my own characters. I should use the trial characters. Because that's what kind of fucks me over a lot of these times where it's like, oh, by the way, you have to do it a certain number of times. And because I focus too much on... Luckily, it seems to be cumulative. So, like, the fact that I only did it one time... But yeah, you can just do it like this too. But yeah, it does seem to be cumulative. So that one time I got from the previous run, it adds them together. So it's not, you have to do them both at the same time. Because there was like one time where it was like, oh yeah, you have to do Yishuan's ultimate twice, and basically by the time I couldn't get, like, all the enemies would be dead before I could cast a second ultimate because I couldn't get enough gauge quickly enough to get to kill them in time. So I might as well just do the normal mode ones. Yeah, because usually the challenge that I fail is not killing them within a certain amount of time. The challenge I fail is doing a specific thing multiple times, and I fail because they're dead before I can. Yeah, and that's the cool thing about Alice. You like instantly triggered all of them all at once. I mean, Lucia has an off, like when you trigger Lucia's Aether Veil, she does get a free like assist. So that's a very easy way to get Minato back on the field. And then if you have like an Astra makes it really easy to bounce between allies as well. Depends who you bring them with. Okay, trigger fall attacks. Okay, so I gotta use trigger first. But I can still use her now. Seems like it should be fine to use these guys. My own personal team. With my own personal. Oh, thanks. It's nice to hear. Have fun and Titanfall.
動いて。
一度エラを頭おっクライスポーやっちゃあ見抜いて
今よ。自業自得ね。
Oh shit! Actually, I'm gonna have to use Astra, and I'm gonna have to do that same team again. I didn't like them on the normal mode, and now I have to do them on abnormal mode.
本番かしらザオ夏今日何番号みんなの期待が最高のイントロわたやプラわた
私にいつだってこの授業。
Yeah, she's. I mean, I did get her to level 50, but I don't think I built her at all. Yeah, she has like nothing. She has her. She actually has a. She does have her thingy. I mean, that's a pretty good attack. Actually, crit rate's not that bad. It's not she's not terribly built. Is this crit rate? That would bring her up to 50% with the two 4.8s here. That would definitely get her up to 50. Like great crit rate, crit damage. I mean, it's still a 1-to-2 ratio, which is good. And 3,000 attack is pretty good too. And she's only level 50, so the attack will go up higher. But whatever, let's do this shit. Yeah, I just don't know the proper, like what I should do for Lighter and her. That wasn't that bad. She was using her fire more than I was expecting. That was the kind of annoying thing that I had when trying to use her initially, is that like you had to hit the buttons at the right time to get fire. And like the whole idea is that you normally kind of like give them a drive set that boosts their elemental damage, because most of their damage is elemental. And that's what kind of made Ellen so tough to use, is because she only did cryo damage with her skill, her burst, and only when you had the little ice marks did her basic attacks do ice damage. But like her skill and burst were her biggest damage dealing attacks, so obviously, yeah, sure, like that. You're doing a majority of your attacks. A majority of your attacks are the thing you need. So I was like, okay, that's fine, right? I don't think I can change them out, right? Oh no, I can. Okay, cool. I thought they locked it, but so yeah, that kind of became annoying for like Ellen, because it was like, yeah, you like, because like, and it was hard to get her little marks. Like you got them from her skill and burst. So it's like if you didn't, or I think burst, her skill, I'm pretty sure. But it's like you needed the energy and decibels to do that, so we couldn't do it all the time. And the only other way was to do her lunging attack where you do your scissor attack. But the problem is, back in the day, you were actually vulnerable when that happened. Hey, what? Oh, did I not? Oh, I see. I thought I had to save that and then go in. But yeah, so it made it difficult because it was like you were vulnerable while you're doing this thing. So you're like paused for like you were like sedentary for a full second or two because like you have to run around a bit and then you have to do your sword. You had to charge your scissors up and then slash. And the problem with that was that just like.
剣が邪悪を打ち、この意は天をしのぐ。生命剣気、宮天を裂く。
Shit, I didn't have to go into her phase 3 times. Or was it just 2? Come on. Oh, okay, it's just a score thing. Okay, so it's not... I forget how this works. I could have probably gotten a higher score if I had worse characters. Because I'm sure that doing certain things was boosting my score. And so because see, like, launching entry skill, doing this, doing these things, boost my damage, or boost my score. So basically, the more of those things you do, better your score will be. But if your characters are too good, you'll kill them. Like, maybe you could have done 2 of the things for bonus points per enemy, and now because you're killing them too quickly, you only do 1 of the things that give you bonus points. But, at the end of the world, obviously I still cleared it, and I got points.
流れる雲のように。あと調理のピーツが揃ったね。安心しなさいよね。この剣を見なさい。はっ。チャハッよ。剣に立つ。よっ。雪明かり。天を断つ。白き虹が弧を描く。日輪を貫く。
丸確認してる。1、2、3。一刀両断。とどめだもん。
チャハッ。剣よ我に従い天をかけよ。雪明かり生命剣気宮天を裂く。ほっとほっふっ。これがそう
Yeah, I think he moved out of my way. I would have killed him with the burst if he didn't start bouncing around. That's what I hate about those enemies, is that they just move around so quickly that they'll actually go outside the range of your burst. Like you can't stun lock them, and you can't stun lock them, which is fucking annoying. Yeah, you can't stun lock them. In addition to, they'll zip around so far away that if you did start an ultimate hoping to get them, you're gonna miss most of your hits because they bounce out of the range of your ultimate. Like, realistically, I think when your ultimate goes off, it should freeze time. It should stop them in their place so that you can get your ultimate off.
雲を照らせ雪明かり白き虹が弧を描き日輪を貫くこの剣を見なさい剣よ我に従い天をかけよ雪明かりこの剣たちがあなたを導くわ
Yeah, obviously I did this poorly. You're supposed to dodge. You're supposed to remove the purification by dodging and countering. One thing I hate about Jane is that it's really hard to tell which one she's going to do. Like, it's more manageable when it's like, oh, okay, they only do parries, they only do dodges. Because then you can just be ready to do that. Because you're not given really much time. You know? You're not given a ton of time to do that shit. You're only kind of given enough time to react to one or the other. So if you're not focused on the right button, you'll be like, oh, click. They did a flash. Okay, cool. I'm going to, do this. I'm gonna dodge. Technically, dodge is the safer option because if you dodge, even if it's a parry attack, even if it's one you could have parried, a dodge counter still works. You still take no damage assuming you time it right. But that's assuming you timed everything right. Like, let's assume you actually don't fuck up. Yeah, I was assuming you don't fuck up. Assuming you don't fuck up, you can always dodge, right? So that's like, for those ones, you kind of want to dodge more often. But it's also kind of annoying because of the wind-up. Because, like, basically a lot of times she'll do this wind-up, and then she'll instantly attack. Like, it's barely giving you enough time to react. It feels like... Oh, probably not. No, because like the most recent, not the most recent boss, but one of the more recent bosses actually was like perfectly designed against her team. I used her team. It was the most recent weekly boss that you need to farm for Zhao Guang's materials, but basically you cannot use an anomaly mastery team against it. Because the idea is that when it goes into its big monster form, you actually can't build anomaly on it. And so, like, most of my damage comes from doing anomaly reactions, And so, against the big monster, I can build anomaly against the actual boss, but against the monster, you can't. And the only way to defeat the monster, or like the only way to bring back the actual boss, is to do enough damage. So basically, the team is like perfectly suited against anomaly master teams, because when it finally brings out the big monster as part of the fight, you just don't do that much damage, because most of your damage comes from the reactions. So there definitely are problems like that. So it's super useful, and also like it seems super powerful against these random mobs, is because they don't need much. You don't need to build their threshold to trigger an anomaly is much lower than bosses and elite enemies. So you can trigger super quickly if you have your characters stacked. So it's not like... So while it looks like super awesome and shit, it's really because like there's a bunch of other things that make it easier and make it go faster. I do not know why this keeps saying, oh, there's a new thing. I'm literally at max. There's literally nothing else for me to do in that. But every fucking time I go into my menu, it's like, hey, it's new. Like, this is new. It hit my Hollow Zero refresh. But, like, the mystery exploration did not fucking refresh. All of this shit is fine. I don't know why. It is kind of annoying the way they do this. Where they're like, yeah, for some reason we're just gonna, like, list everything as new for some reason. Even though, like, nothing changed. Okay, there we go. I went into every single possible menu. So that should hopefully cover me. But yeah, so like I'll do the weekly boss. Oh, no, it's here. So I get... Oops. Oh, there's Sao. Shit. Let's go do her Sust event real quick. So yeah, like... So it definitely... It is... Alice is definitely useful against like random mobs like that. Like the random little tiny enemies. So like she's definitely good for... She's amazing for farming. But like there's no real need to... No really need to nerf her just for that. The problem is, of course, when they nerf the entire Anomaly Mastery team by creating enemies that have phases where you can't Anomaly Mastery. You know, where you can't get an anomaly off of them because they don't have a gauge. Then you're kind of fucked because it fucks over every team. Every Anomaly Mastery team is bad against them, not just Alice. But yeah, I was thinking about doing it. I'm like, oh yeah, let's give my Alice team, because I think it was like weak to physical. That was it. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like weak to physical and ice. I'm like, oh okay, I'll do Alice, right? Because my Alice team is 2 physical units and an ether. So I'm like, yeah, sure, that should be fine, right? Like, he's weak to my element. And then it turns out I'm like, oh no, actually, he's not really that weak. Or when he goes into that stage, I can't do my attacks properly, and so it's like, yeah, I'm kind of fucked at that point. Yeah, I fucked up my time. I could have done better. I'm just not used to this team that much, so I'm gonna have to try again. Yeah, my other team is much better suited for it. Try again. Well, not really better suited. I'm just more used to my Yishuan team. I know how to use them properly. Oops, had a call to deal with. But yeah, so let's do this. This.
安心しなさいよね。この剣を見なさい。チャンス。闇を断つ。よっ。この剣を見なさい。剣に立つ。剣を断つ。早急を分かつ。
Yeah, see, that was much faster. I didn't even use my ultimate. I was kind of stockpiling it just in case he goes miasma mode, but still managed to fuck him up. Damn, yeah, I should have burned him down further. Okay, so my second run was the fastest. Yeah, because I was able to burn him down before he went to miasma mode. So, yeah, had a little worse luck on my parries. The second mode. That's not the third run, and that's why he was able to get a moment to actually get his shit in. Okay, but cool. Now I got Sal. Oh, she's not even this. She's not even this level unlocked. Okay, so yeah, this will increase your HP by a little bit. I have no clue how you're supposed to get her to 27. I think it's 27,000 is the max. I'm at 25,000. I could maybe get 26,000. This is HP, right? Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, you can maybe get You know, instead of HP, you could do energy regen. But I'm like, dude, I cannot fucking do energy regen on that. Like, her cap is, does it say 27,000 directly? Yeah. So reaches maximum, it's 27,000. It's just like, geez. Like, I'm pretty close. Like, 1.2 thousand is pretty damn close. But, like, that's insane. Like, no one else has HP that high. It's it's a huge amount. It's like this only does my attack. This does HP, but like 6% is not much. Like I think 6% will probably get me to 26,000, maybe 26.2, and it's just like, god damn, like you'd have to have like a shitload of HP percents. Like this one didn't roll in HP percent, so maybe I could do this with a few HP percent rolls. This had an HP percent roll. This didn't really. I had it flat, but not. Although to be fair, with enough flat ones, like I mean, this one obviously. Or no, actually, I need flat HP and I need to roll a lot into flat HP. But yeah, like the fact that these have HP percent means they can't roll HP percent. So it's like these ones would have to have HP percent and then roll into it. And all of them have. Well, actually, this one doesn't have. Oh no, this has HP percent. This didn't, and it rolled into it, but these two did not. So I could look for other ones, and these are the easier ones to re-roll too. So I could do those, but either way, like it's going to be a mostly negligible difference. Oh, okay. It's only 15 minutes. It just felt like it took much longer than it was. But yeah. So yeah, that team's good. I mean, yeah, the problem with that guy, pretty much all bosses that have like a miasma shield phase, is that the point is that you're not expected to do lots of damage during that phase. The whole point is just to do counters and parries and dodges. Yeah. It's doing parries and dodges, because each parry or dodge will each parry and dodge will fuck them up and lose a portion of their miasma shield. And the idea is you just keep doing that over and over again, and then they eventually lose. Oh, it's Grace. Oh yeah, it's Grace. So I use a bit. Okay, so I guess then I'll do this one. I didn't actually start it. I mean, I did talk to her, but then it was like, oh, hey, we're going to go do something. I'm like, oh, shit, then I didn't want to do that, because the other Papago Hollow event had a smaller, cool... You had less time to do the Papago one. Even now, you can see that, like, this event basically lasts the entirety of the patch, whereas the Papago one only has about another week left, so I was like, okay, let's do that one first. That's why I was doing the Riptide Clash thing as well, because I was like, oh shit, 13 days versus 23. But yeah, it's just pure combat, so it's really quick if you blast through it. Hey, it's Sprout. Oh yeah. This was the 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 stuff they said previously was like we're gonna go in and learn the history of the Kingling Sword. I'm like, okay, yeah, I forgot that was the premise. I actually looked. I actually started this one first to see what it was like, and then they mentioned that. I'm like, oh, that's really cool because I am curious about it. I kind of assumed that it was the creator itself that made the sword, and that's why it's so douchey. But when the people sealed away the creator, they also put a seal on the sword, and so that's why the creative power is in there, is because it was made by the creator, and the other force is the one that was trying to seal it and the creator away.
フォローのエリアを丸ごと変えちゃうなんて。ありがとう。大丈夫。でもさっきからちょっと。ここを出るルートはすぐ見つか。やっぱりここに入ってからずっと師匠には伝言を残してきたけど、師匠が来れないかもなのは。そうね。もっとさあ進みましょう。今のごとく秘境にもエーテリアスがやっつけよう。この感覚。俊子、どうしたの？生命剣が震えてる。何か新しい力が使えそう。今のが生命剣の新しい力？うん。ここにいると剣の力が強くなるみたい。このまま残りのエーテリアスも片付けるね。
I thought it was an assassinate. Oh, interesting. Sword mastery.
もうすぐ3問だよ。待って、なんで。
Jeez, look at all this shit. Now I assume that, yeah, I assume none of the stuff is actually going to matter, and we're not going to keep any of this because I bet they've tailored the enemies in this area under the assumption of, oh yeah, we've made them stronger so that it makes them worthwhile. You know, because of all the buffs you're getting, we also buff the enemies because there's way too many power-ups. There's way too many power-ups for her to actually get those for the real game. How do I pick her? Oh, there we go. Seems fun. Oh. Right, my own? Oh, okay, flush with my own. Yeah, she's up here. It's always hard to see her because she's off to the side like that. There we go. Am I using mine? No. So let's use mine. Oh, fuck! What? Wait, was I using mine? I clicked mine. I guess it didn't have trial use on it, so I guess I was using mine.
またエーテリアスが新しい力で倒しましょう。俊子、油断しないで。このま までのやつとは違う感じだよ。ただのエーテリアスじゃない。動きが気をつけるわ。邪水よ、消えなさい。断罪。ジャフジャフ。タオちゃんの番。とどめだもん。闇は立つ。よっと。諸悪退散。ここは私が。よっ。雲を照らす。
Oh, so I messed up my dodging, my counters.
へえ、面白い。
この声聞き覚えが。本殿の方から聞こえたね。行ってみよう。
そっか、この
師匠？結界があるはずなのに。リン、ちょっと待って。この人。
師匠？任務？あ、待って、その手にあるのは、あなたは秘境の外から来た生命。
ええ、そうよ。
話すと長くなるな。だからこの地は気を封じる山々に囲まれた幽谷。生命圏の力を発揮させるには最適な場所。この空間にあるあらゆる存在の姿形は生命圏の意志。さて、ではそちらの。
私はリン、春光と。
いや、いい。今のは忘れて。考えてみると、ともかくようこそ生命。
True. It's like it doesn't really matter how she got in.
ここはいわ。
うん、出発前にちょっと待って。剣の声の正体もあなただった。
は、このチャーシューマン美味しい。共に戦うこの剣についてもっと理解。
知りたい。
Yeah, I'm kind of curious if Yishuan's sister was like ever reached this level of mastery. Like you would assume she did, and the idea that maybe she just overextended herself, right? Like normally she would have been unaffected because of how powerful she was, but because she had to like use all her power up in the hollow to protect people. That maybe that's the reason why she finally succumbed to it. Is that normally when it's like maybe she's using her own power to resist it, or a level of, maybe it's a combination of a level of mastery and using her own power to protect herself. She was able to resist the effects, but then when she was completely drained in the Hollow Zero fight, then the sword was able to start eroding away at her.
いいよ。私にもかつて弟子はいたけど。さて、ここからが本題。生命圏を抑える方法は確かにこの秘境には名前も主も持たない剣が無数に散らばっている。その
他とは違うって
語っても語り漏らしてしまうもの。一本目の剣を見つけたら戻ってくること。私は
この師匠、イーシェン師匠とは全然違う。
Yeah, the little glowing thing. Or, I see. There's glowing things in portions of it. In the bottom right and then behind each one. And I assume there's... Yeah, you can kind of see one in between Juglong's hair. So it seems to be there's 3. So maybe it's because of the 3 swords we're supposed to get. Oh wow, that's a pretty big place. So yeah, is that Yishuan from like... I don't... It seems like it's the past, right? It seems like this is a Yishuan from like maybe when the sword first became ownerless, right? Like right after the Hollow Zero catastrophe. And this is, Panda, and who from like right after the Hollow catastrophe. So maybe he was a mercenary, like 10 years ago type thing. Where it's like, man, maybe this is who they were 10 years ago. Or is this supposed to just be a metaphor, a representation for something else? Oh, I thought all of them were 1,000. That's why I didn't bother. Oh, it is 1,000. Oh, so I got 1,000. Okay, so each one of these is 1,000. Oh, cool. That's cool. So I can use my execute more frequently. Nice. Oh, I can upgrade them too. Oh, interesting. Obviously, the decibel one's going to be far more important. That's going to be awesome too. Okay, well... Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, I can teleport out of here. Oh, okay, so it just considers it part of that. Oh, that's fine then. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it for now. I did not expect this at all. Like, honestly, I didn't even know what I was expecting. Like, they've done stuff like this. They've done... Melon Row Labyrinth was an area. This one doesn't seem as complex, but it definitely seems interesting. And I'm definitely curious about the lore of this area. But anyway, I've been walking for about an hour, so time for me to call it a day. But I'll be back on later today. I'll probably stream my Genshin weeklies, and then I might play a little more Digimon. Try to get through the main story. I'm getting too wrapped up in leveling him up well, not even leveling them up, getting them prepped and ready. So getting their trust bond super high. But now that I have a bunch, there's 2 more that I need. So I need 20 more thousand yen so that I can buy enough food for them. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. But I'll be back on later tonight and do more shit. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.